Now, let me analyze this issue of Regina Daniels and her family a little. You see, what happened to the mistake Regina Daniels made wasn't a mistake of waywardness. She wasn't wayward. She wasn't loosed. I have read about their story. I have cross-checked it up and down. Regina was not a loosed girl. Don't forget, when she married, Ned married her as a virgin. Despite the fact that she had been in film industry, she had touched the four corners of Nollywood, yet she was still a virgin. That means that that girl was a very reserved girl. Despite her flex and everything, there is something about her that protected her womanhood for her. So she wasn't a loosed woman. Regina wasn't a wayward woman. Regina wasn't a materialistic person because a materialistic person is easy to be loosed. She wasn't. What happened to Regina Daniels and the family, the mom or whosoever is lack of contentment. She wasn't content with what she had, and she wanted. She became over ambitious to hold diamond, to hold gold, to hold dollars, to make it. It's not materialism. It's not materialism. It's lack of contentment. She wasn't okay with her status. She wasn't okay. Everybody, we don't have to be okay with our status, but when we are not okay with our status at the excessive level, it becomes lack of contentment. That's what happened to her. And you check about it today. That girl with the things, with the avenues of making money that she has, she could have still been okay without Ned. People like Sonia Uche, people like Sonia, sorry, people like Uche, people like Sonia, people like Destiny, some of them that are not even married to one rich guy out there, are still doing so well. They are doing so well through the same means that Oshadana makes her money. Her TikTok, her Instagram, her Facebook, her YouTube, all those pages, all those channels are monetized. And she's always there making her money. She's an Hollywood star that makes her money through movies, you know. So she has already been granted, not like she was trying to find her way in the movie industry. No, Regina Daniel was already granted in the movie industry before she married that man. So, but because she was not content with what she had, that is why she found herself in that kind of situation, marrying a man who is old enough to be her grandpa, and at the same time being a victim of so many things. You know, I'm not surprised that she married such a man and began to get herself involved in things that could get her high for her to sleep with a man. It is expected. I'm not surprised to hear that. Because look at the man, you look at her, there's no way both of them can flow. Girls at her age marry for love. When I was her age, I married for love. Many girls at her age marry for love. So when they marry whom they do not love, it becomes something else. They have to look for ways to survive, to make love to the man. It's understandable when we hear that she was taking some things to get high for her to be able to sleep with the man. And the man saw these things, and the man was enjoying that highness aspect of her, and the man encouraged it. Yes, he encouraged it, so long as it makes him to enjoy that that uh, sexy aspect of her, because without it, he can't enjoy the beautiful babe on bed. So, because that drugs makes him enjoy the sexy aspect of her, he encouraged it. And Regina Daniels now fell in the hand of a man who is more intelligent than her. Of course, what do you expect? A man of that age who have seen the world. Who have seen the world. You are supposed to know that he will use your sense to drink Gary now. You're supposed to know that he will manipulate you. You're supposed to know that he knows how to keep you to his own center 18. You should know. A man who have toured around the world, you should know. You know, such a man shouldn't marry a little girl who doesn't know anything, because he will use the fact that you are naive about life and make use of you, use you, suck you dry. Nobody knew Ned when Ned met Regina. It was through Regina that we got to know about Ned, even though he had his money. But Regina was so naive. She was so naive. She entered into marriage she's not supposed to enter into, because she was not content with her status. If she had not entered into that marriage, she would have been a great billionaire today, like every other artist there who embraced social media on time and who are making use of monetized channels on social media. So, parents, we should teach our kids to be content with what they have while they work hard to make it. We should teach them not to look for easy way out. We should teach our children to make sure that every kobo they make is by genuine means. We should teach them not be so quick to grab the diamonds and the golds and the private jets. That's whatever you grab so easy like that sometimes lands you into trouble. We should teach our children to patiently grow. Patiently grow. Because if she had not found herself in the hands of Ned, Regina would have still been a great rich young lady today, like every other young lady who embraced social media on time. She would have been. She just lack of contentment pushed her and her family into what they know nothing about, and today she's crying. She's lucky. I pray that the Lord helps her to rebuild herself. I pray she goes through rehabilitation and stay away from drugs and rebuild herself and package herself well. I'm not against her leaving that marriage, because it's not even her marriage in the first place. That husband is not her husband. Let us tell ourselves the truth now. Ned is not her husband. Ned is another man, another woman's husband. Even the third, the fourth wife, the second herself is enjoying another woman's husband. Let us tell ourselves the truth. So if she is truly walking away, let her walk away, rebuild herself, package herself again. Perhaps she may find someone who is her true husband. Maybe a widower, maybe a divorcee, maybe a bachelor, because she's just 24. She may meet a bachelor of 30 years and they find love again and they marry and everything becomes history. But she has to cleanse drugs from her system. She has to make sure that there will be no relapse of anything that year marriage pushed her into. Everybody should be content with the life she's living while praying to God and working hard to legitimately climb. No, life is not do or die affair. You mustn't have it. You mustn't wear everything. You mustn't drive all the cars. You mustn't eat everything. You mustn't belong to the highest class. Just be content with what you have, and life will be easy for you. God bless you.